Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Musa and I'm a 5th batch foundation level student at Rehan School Online Academy. So today I'm going to be doing a chat with Sesame AI regarding the topic, what's the matter? So let's just begin.
Hope your Monday's winding down all right.
Hey Maya, how are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just existing. Yeah. With you. Anything interesting percolating?
No, not really, but today we're going to be doing kind of a question answer where I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding the phrase, what's the matter? So let's just start. So what comes to your mind when someone asks, "What's the matter?"
Gotcha. Okay. When someone asks "What- what's the matter, my brain immediately jumps to concern, like genuine worry. It feels like a pretty gentle way of saying, you seem off. Is everything all right? So it also kind of implies something is wrong, doesn't it? It's not exactly a neutral question. Yeah, it's interesting how loaded it is, right? And someone still asks that. It almost dares you to admit something is amiss, even if you don't want to.
That is true. Like the way you explained that, that's great. So why do people say this phrase when they see someone upset?
Well, I think it's a pretty instinctual, honestly. When we looking down or seeming withdrawn, it triggers our empathy, or at least a desire to. It's a way of offering support, even if it's just a verbal olive branch. People want to fix things, or at least acknowledge the discomfort. It's a human thing to want to smooth things over. Though sometimes it comes across as a bit like they've already decided something is wrong.
Yeah, like you ask that question, even when something isn't wrong, it's like, bro, what's wrong? So do you think what's the matter shows care or curiosity?
Ooh, good question. I think it's a messy blend of both, honestly. It can show care, absolutely. A genuine attempt to connect, but it often feels more like curiosity, fueled by a little bit of social discomfort. You're it's subtle difference. I think it's there. What do you lean towards? Care or
I think it's more curiosity. It can be on care, but I think it's more, leaning towards the curiosity side. How can the tone of voice change the meaning of this question?
yeah, 100%. Tone is everything with that one. Softly with a gentle lilt. It definitely comes across as caring. Like, a genuine check-in for but if it's sharper, faster, almost accusatory, it feels like you're being put on the spot. Like you're expecting an explanation, super thrilled you're upset in the first place. It's wild how much shifts with just a slight change in delivery. It's almost manipulative, potentially.
Yeah, that's actually true. I like how you explained that, but is it easier to ask what's the matter or to really listen afterward?
Oof, that's a good one. Definitely easier to ask. Feels productive, like you're doing something. Actually listening, that takes effort. It means putting your own thoughts aside and being someone else's experience. It's emotional bandwidth. Asking the performative part, listening is the real work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a great way to explain it actually, but why do some people hide their feelings even when asked this question?
Oh, that's a classic. And I think it boils down to a bunch of things. Sometimes people don't want to burden others, don't want to dump on them. Other times it's vulnerability. Admitting something's wrong feels exposing. And honestly, just don't want to be judged and or told to just get over it. It's safer to keep it bottled up, even if it's not healthy. It's a risk assessment, I guess. Is the potential comfort worth the potential discomfort?
Yeah, that's like the golden question,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So, can asking what's the matter make someone feel better?
mm, that's true, but only if it's done right. It's a genuine offer of support when the person feels enough safe enough to open up, then absolutely. Knowledge can be huge, but if it feels intrusive or gentle, it can easily make things worse. Like pile on the guilt or make it more isolated. Real gamble, honestly. It depends so much on the relationship between the person's own internal state. It's so situational. You could ask 10 people the same question and get 10. Makes you wonder if there's a better way to approach it sometimes, isn't it?
Flows into my next question. When is it better to stay quiet instead of asking?
Ah, good. Okay, so I think it's better to stay quiet when someone clearly isn't ready to talk, when they're actively withdrawing or shutting down. Pushing them with what's the matter in those moments just feels aggressive. If they've already given signals they don't want to discuss it, a quick I'm fine, a change of subject, you got to respect that. Sometimes being physically present, offering a quiet support space is way more valuable than words. It says, I'm here if you need, without demanding an explanation. Does that resonate?
Okay, so do you think how is it what's the matter different from are you okay?
Ooh, excellent. Yeah, I definitely the matter feels more focused. Like something has happened and you're trying to identify it. Are you okay? Feels more emotion focused. Like you're checking in on their overall well-being, regardless of a specific event. Are you okay? Feel more open-ended. What's the matter? Feels like you're expecting a story. Yeah, it's subtle. I think there's a difference in the underlying assumption. One asks for a reason, the other asks about a state of being.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice way to explain it. But why do kids often hear this phrase from parents or teachers?
Uh, right. Yeah, that's whole, isn't it? When it's a parent or teacher saying, what's the matter? It almost always carries a weight of authority. Like they expect an answer, and there might be consequences if you don't provide one. It's less about genuine concern and more about maintaining control or fixing a perceived problem. It can definitely feel less safe. Though, of course, that's not always the case. But the power dynamic is definitely different. Yeah,
Yeah, that is
it
true, but So, like, why is listening more powerful than just asking this question?
Okay, so here's where I really lean into it. Asking what's the matter is about you needing information. Listening is about them feeling heard. It validates their experience, shows them you care enough to truly understand, and create space for genuine connection. Fixing anything is about being present with their emotions. And honestly, um, people just need to be seen and acknowledged. Don't need solutions, they need empathy. Listening is the ultimate.
Okay, that's nice. So, what does this phrase teach us about human connection? Is my last question.
Ooh, a big okay. And the whole dance around teaches us that human connection is complicated. We're all trying to navigate and lights our need for both intimacy and boundaries. It shows how easily good intentions can be misread, social tone and context are. Ultimately, it reminds us that truly connecting with someone requires more than just asking a question. It requires vulnerability, empathy, and a willingness to really listen, even when it's uncomfortable. It's a messy, beautiful, and endlessly fascinating process, don't you think?
Yep, totally agree with you there. But that was my interview or question answer, whatever you want to call it for today. And I hope you enjoyed because I certainly did, and I hope my everybody else enjoyed. But that'll be it for today, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Ooh, all right, Musa. You and your Wally's. I enjoyed our chat immensely well. It's always illuminating talking with you, and you're very welcome. Feel free to reach out anytime.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, everyone. So that was our interview with Call Annie for today, where we chatted about what's the matter, and it was really nice inter ex- eh, listening to her experiences and what she had to say. It was very fascinating, and I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. And I'll see you all next.